Yeah, so let's rewind a little bit. I was in XFL, and
Rewind it all, yeah.
I wasn't even playing the XFL. I was backing up Jordan Teamu. Um, so we were, XFL is a great time. It's like the JUCO of the NFL. Just a bunch of guys that are really good at football, but like smoking a lot of weed and drinking a lot of drinks. It's just
Are you
it's
slugging
fun.
them after the game with the boys like
Oh,
you saw in the XFL?
when you win, you come back to the locker room and there's just seltzers everywhere. They give you seltzers. So you just start
Really?
pounding them. Oh yeah, I'm sure you can find a video of it. Um, but yeah, so that was a lot of fun. And then obviously COVID happened. I didn't know what to do. I was like, all right, my career is probably over. So I went home, started taking online classes. I was living with my sister, living on her like couch slash bed, whatever.
Like a
And
futon?
yeah, pretty much.
Love that.
Gaming late at night, fucking
Oh
crashing
yeah,
on the
Yeah.
futon.
oh yeah. And then Thanksgiving happens, whatever. I'm like studying for my finals in bed, and I get a call from my agent. He's like, "You ready to play ball?" I was like, "Where am I going?" He's like, "Going to DC." I was like, "Oh shit, okay." So I go up there, and the only reason they called me up was because, do you remember when Denver, all their quarterbacks got COVID
Yes.
and the
The
receiver had to
receiver?
play?
The receiver had to
Yeah.
play, yeah.
The only reason they brought me up was because, hey, we're in the playoff hunt here. If all of our quarterbacks go down, we need someone that knows the offense already. So I came up. I was like standing 20 yards behind everyone at practice. Was sitting in the back of the meeting room, like pretty much not even there.
Yeah, you weren't like I think they did the Titans did something like that too. You weren't like allowed to be around the players, right?
Yeah,
Like you would you come in every single day or just a couple days a week?
coming every single day. But
Okay.
like quarterbacks met in the team room, and they're all up in the front two rows. I'm in the very back, so I can barely even hear what the fuck they're saying up there.
Yeah.
Well, push come to shove, Dwayne Haskins gets hurt, and he gets in a little bit of trouble off the field. And then Alex Smith gets hurt, and next thing you know, it's the playoff week against Brady. And Rivera tells me the day before the game, hey, you're starting tomorrow.
The day before the game?
Day before the
Who were
game.
you thinking was going to be the starter that week?
Alex was pushing his rehab hard to try to get back, but he just couldn't go. So I was just filling in for him.
What
all
did he
week at
injure?
practice. It was just his more of the same with his his
Oh,
leg.
he was just dealing with it.
Yeah. And
Did you in your mind think he's gonna be all good? Are you like asking him during the week, like, hey, just let me know where you're at temperature wise. I'm coming back. 'Cause
Everyone does
I'm
that.
getting a little fucking
Everyone does
nervous,
that,
like-
dude.
I was preparing like I was going to play just because it was such a big deal. But to say something about Alex, like he's such a good dude. He would take time off of his rehab to come to meetings and like help me out, just in case I was going to play. So that meant a lot to me for Alex. But again, fast forward, Rivera told me the day before the game, maybe like 24 hours before the game. I was like, oh shit, okay. So then I just come out here, and I remember in the tunnel, about to run out. I'm like, you know what, fuck it, man. I was just at home a month and a half ago taking classes. Thought I was done with football, and here we are. So just leave it out in the field, and it turned out to be a pretty good.
Yeah, it
good
came
game.
down to the fucking very end.
Yep.
Now is that one of those?
Oh my God, that's
Isn't
so
that
fucking
so
crazy,
fucking
dude.
Wild, bro.
That's so wild. People talk about like that happens. Guys will come in, like a receiver will do that, or a tackle will do that, and come in and have to play the same week. But like a quarterback
I
having to
know.
know everything.
Well, the good thing
chilling.
is Scott Turner's the OC there, and he's the one that brought me to Minnesota when I came out. So I was in Carolina with him, so I already knew the offense pretty well. But he kept it pretty basic for me, and we had a pretty damn good game here.
Is that one of those
Yeah, it looks
games
like you guys
where
full slit a lot of the protection there.
A lot, because
Why-
Tampa, there are a lot of
Yeah.
top
They br-
Bulls likes to bring it.
He likes to bring a lot of blitzes, and he's got dudes that can rush the passer too.
Yes,
So was the whole thing like get it out quick,
get it out quick, just be simple. Let our guys do their thing.
get it out to your playmakers? You got some studs there too, right? That was that Terry's first year?
It might have been his second.
go to the end?
Second
Jack.
year?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this game was, and you had one interception that game when that interception happened.
Yeah, and it was a tip ball too, so that was kind of shitty. But I mean, obviously the biggest play from this game was that dive for the pylon, which really got me kind of like that next.
Ooh,
contract.
that's a dime, dude. That was a dime.
You think the dive at the pylons what got you the next contract? You don't think it's just your overall like
I
fucking
mean, the overall
day
performance
before
probably
the-
got me there, but the dive was actually like the exclamation point. Like it kind of,
dueling against Tom Brady?
And
too.
you know Tampa, like some of those dudes on defense were like, oh, it's over.
yeah,
It doesn't really matter.
Right.
We're gonna like dominate these guys.
yeah.
Man, was it one of those things where you guys lost? You're definitely bummed, but you're like, yo,
Yeah.
I just did it. Like, let's go. Like, I just bought myself, like, no matter what, like, as a backup, if you have like a game like that, you're thinking at the end of the year in a playoff game, you're thinking, yeah, I just bought myself at least 2 more years off that performance.
Yes.
Try to pull up that. I want to see that dive. Try to pull up that dive.
Yeah, so I remember because I got hurt that game too. I popped my shoulder out on the dive, and
Savage.
after the game,
Yeah, just so gritty.
Oh, yeah.
after the game, you know what they do. They kind of give you like a little painkiller here and there. So I get home, take it, start feeling a lot better. But the adrenaline's still going, so I'm up till 7 in the morning, just like I just couldn't believe what the hell happened. you know?
Wired.
And I was just
Kind of
thinking,
high. but
Yeah.
Just wired.
Yeah, this is it right here.
This is the dive right here. You popped it. It came out of the socket.
Yeah.
Oh, filthy. 4.6 speed. Bang.
Oh, yeah. Fan favorite.
Yeah, that's the one.
That thing came out right there. No way.
Yeah. You can see me kind of like wiggle my shoulder here when I start walking back to the huddle. Like that thing was hurting.
That dude Chase Young's a stud right there too.
Yeah. Just gotta get him back healthy and be all right.
Yo, that's legendary,
Look
man.
at that dive. That's close too.
Now, is that... Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Hey, that's a filthy play. You got a picture of that?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
you have
poster?
Yeah.
right. It's got to be like right there.
And it's
Like, do
even
you have a
better
picture?
too because 51 right there, Kevin
Uh-huh.
Minter. I train with him down in Georgia all the time, so we always just keep talking shit about the play. He's like, I didn't want to hit you. I'm like, oh, get the fuck out.
He's lying. He's lying and want to hit you. Damn, dude.
Yeah, that's